Garrett Keaton will be at second base. Brady James.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
Andy and Hannah.
I'm back.
Boy, David, looks sound like you were coughing up a lung there.
I swallowed a bug. He caught me when I was breathing. Caught me off guard.
All right, first pitch.
Once again, I'm about to see some roof need to be repaired after all these foul balls.
We got Miles Toll pitching for Gatesville here. That ball's another foul. That's 3 consecutive fouls in a row. Nice. So the count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Toll battles number 12, Grayson Brooks. And that ball was inside pitch.
Again, everyone's just, starting to warm up, getting the feel. And again, it is nice outside. So if you're out here, come say hello. Or just say hello to Jacob. Everyone loves Jacob. Nicely done.
One down, batter right fielder Hudson.
Nice catch by Brady James in the third base.
Correction, Hudson Brown.
Who's the Cougars batter, Jacob?
This will be number 8, David Bell. Or excuse me, number 3, Hudson Brown.
How about to say, pardon? Hey, look.
And we are going to have no shortage of fouls tonight.
Hey, look, souvenir.
That goes on the practice soccer field.
It almost hit a couple coming down.
Yeah, they're not even here at the game yet, and they're already getting a ball bat at them. And here we go.
Ooh, right down the middle.
This will be a routine play here from.
Nice connection.
2 down in the inning. The batter, first baseman Dean Hanna.
So 2 up, 2 down, and that was pretty much a routine play by number 21, John Ibarra, coming from the shortstop position, making that routine play just behind second base and delivers the ball cleanly to his first baseman there, Colt Heath.
Already 13 pitches already in the first inning.
Yeah, all those fouls from Grayson at the first at bat. But nonetheless, we're sitting at 2 outs. Can the Hornets make it 3 up, 3 down? That's what Toll looks to do here.
Ooh.
That ball's going to be in play to Ibarra. Oh, bobbled the snap and right behind him.
Got to be careful in those.
He lost it kind of in transition there. Just got a little too fast. Just need to slow things down there.
Now batting the DH.
As China Spring now has a runner on first base with 2 outs now. And this will bring up number 2, Jackson Fetters for China Spring. Again, China Spring coming in tonight. Foot and any routine play, you want to make them. Any outs that are there, you don't want to leave them on the table. Look, that ball was tipped there.
Already 20 pitches.
Just count stays the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You got to give a credit to the pitcher, man. He's how many does he throw per game? Probably 50 plus.
Oh, yeah, over 50. And there's a runner goes for China Spring, and he's going to play at the second base, and he's going to be safe standing up.
That was close.
And that's 2 outs. Now a runner in scoring position for China Spring.
Interesting play. Looks like we got time. Yeah, that last pitch was kind of a little wild. Probably lost his fingers on that, honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad pitch for China Spring to steal on. Counts full. Jackson Fetter. Now looks if Toll can get Fetters out, then it just null and voids that steal to second and no harm, no foul. No pun intended.
Ooh.
This ball's going to be in place in the outfield.
High ball. Incoming. Beautiful.
And this is going to be
beautiful.
This is going to be center fielder Clark Arlman. Tracked that about a mile and got up underneath there, and that's 4 batters up.
3 outs in the inning.
3 outs for Gatesville, and we're going to go to commercial.
Oh, Jacob, you hear that?
And we're back, and apparently there's I'm not an original name. There is a Jacob on the China Spring side.
And on the mound, right-hander Jacob Hinojosa.
There's no shortage of Jacobs here.
For your Hornets, it'll be Miles Tull, Brady Gist, and Brady James.
Brady, back to back.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future.
First pitch, first swing by Tull wasn't fouled by a lot. And look, he was going down the left field line here. And that ball's going to be inside by Hinojosa. Bring the count to 1-1.
Good eye.
I tell you, David, the pitchers that go up to bat, they're kind of harder to fool. They kind of don't swing that stuff outside the strike zone. That's going to be a hit batter by a lot. I mean, that ball Hinojosa just lost his grip there, and the ball goes and hits number 8. And there's a runner on first now with no outs. Leadoff walk for Gatesville, and they will take that. And this will bring up number 3. Brady Gist, he is the designated hitter for Gatesville.
I can feel a double. Gets ready, sets.
Ball's high.
Okay.
Catcher kind of watches Tull to make sure he stays honest here. Tull looked like he could go anytime. It'd be interesting to see if the coaches give him a green light to take on second with no outs here. Nice little leadoff. Showing bunt here.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to hit the foul line and go foul. Not a bad play if that could just stay fair there. And we're going to reset, regroup, and do this again with 1 ball, 1 strike.
I believe there's already 5 pitches already total. That was in.
Yeah, that looked really in, but must have. Ump's got a better calibrated eye than me and you, David, up here in the nosebleed section.
We're going to need that fancy camera to do that 3D image. It's like, hey, the ball hit right here.
I tell you what, maybe we have that on Hornet Radio. This ball's going to be in play.
Oh,
good
man.
grab by the second baseman of China Spring there. That was a snag. I mean, my goodness.
James Richardo.
That was number 12, Grayson Brooks there.
Brooks for out number 2 till moving to
Does goes horizontal
shortstop
and makes a great catch.
Well, we do got a runner on third base, so now Gatesville needs to hit it just right.
Problem is it's a 2 out, and I mean it's anything in the grass that's down is going to Brooks here, and that's his back-to-back outs, and he's playing Golden Glove material there at second base.
No runs, no hits, no
And
errors.
David, I think we're going to go
There is
to
one left on base.
a commercial break before we talk about the second inning. What do you think?
No score in our ball game, folks. As we do, we'll go a little.
Barbecue and the Boneyard live music venue are located at 4305 South Highway 30.
Scoop those in and throw it into the first baseman. So kudos to them. First batter is going to be Dylan Bowers for China Spring.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
David's thinking this is American Idol.
Cougars in the top of the second inning will be their center fielder, number 5, Dylan Bowers.
Dylan Bowers.
David, are you competing with the announcer there?
I am not the announcer.
That's going to be a first pitch strike by Tull.
If I was the announcer, oh, interesting. Foul ball.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like Bowers did a swinging bunt, and then now Clement's going to do a regular bunt here. So China Spring trying to play small ball to advance their runners around the bases so far here in the top of the second.
Jacob, did you bring a jacket?
Oh, I sure did.
I'm starting to
When
feel
the sun goes down, the temperature drops.
Here I am wearing shorts. Oh,
another bunt, and that's going to make it 0-2. And I would doubt this next pitch he's going to attempt to bunt at. 2 strikes, you think he'd want to stand straight up and square up on the ball and swing.
Hey,
but we'll see what China Spring has what they signal over to Clement here.
That's just the coach's plan. I mean, if this is their strategy, let's see what they could do.
And this is going to be in the outfield here, a routine catch.
Check. Nice.
And that is going to be your center fielder, Clark Allman, once again. He didn't have to cover very much ground on that one. He was at the right spot, right place, and he could have had a snow cone up on.
When you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
Alrighty, folks, we're back, and David is getting down with Black Betty.
What? Huh?
Alrighty, so again, we're going to the bottom of the second. Score 0-0. China Spring had a lead-off swinging bunt. Mookie checks his swing, and that was a good job. It looked like it was going to be a strike, and it just kind of curved off to the outside. Nice little curveball action by Hinojosa, but Mookie wasn't buying.
Ooh, ground ball.
That's going to be in the play for third. Let's see if Mookie can run this out. Oh, no, he's not. That's going to be a good job by China Spring defense.
One down, the catcher, Colin Coleman.
And, boy, Mookie hit that ball hard to third base, so it almost had no chance of going to clearing that to first. But it was actually a fairly close play, so that was good hustle by Mookie. This is going to bring up the catcher, Coleman. Let's see if he can get on base for the Hornets here. He puts the ball in play, and he's going to get on base for a single here.
Single.
Coleman with a 1-out.
So Coleman is on first baseman here, and that's going to bring number 4, Gary Keaton. Now he's playing second base tonight, but he's using his rear view mirror there, checking on Finley. He's giving Finley a lot of attention here.
It's almost like he's putting him a little nervous on him.
Yeah, he is. Hinojosa is not. He's kind of at the same time pitching to Keaton, getting the signal from the catcher, but he's looking through his rearview mirror and to see where Finley is, how bad that leadoff. Look at that leadoff's getting a little further. That ball's going to be the outside, and I'm wondering if having a runner on first, if it affects the pitcher, kind of rushing it because he's.
When you say that, it's like, oh, what, huh? What? It's like he's intentionally throwing it out.
Yeah, 4 out of the 5 pitches he's thrown, they've been outside balls. So I'm not sure if he's just missing a spot or.
A little nervous, maybe, like you said.
No, I don't know if he's nervous. It's the bottom of the second. But once again, he's going outside, and I don't know if the runners are affecting him or he's just missing a spot. But Hinojosa is struggling here in the bottom. You know, you got number 12 of China Spring, Grayson Brooks, trying to sprint to second base, but Finley was right all over it. Not quite a close play.
Dun, 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 dun.
2 balls, 2 strikes here. That ball, Heath got jammed in on that one. That ball was inside on the hands of Heath, and even he knows it. Kind of probably wishes he didn't swing at that one. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, his form looked really good when he took that swing. I was like, oh, this is going to be it right here.
Maybe he needs one of those torpedo bats that the Yankees are using. They're moving that wood down further down, closer to the hands of some of these hitters.
You did not just say that.
Looks like a giant bowling pin.
Well, 2-2 is the count, ladies and gentlemen. Runners on second and first base. He's checking, all right.
And that's a strikeout. Caught looking. And a good pitch by Hinojosa, and that's going to make it 2 outs now. And that's going to bring up Logan Biggs. There's runners on first and second, 2 outs now. Biggs looks to get this in the grass and down. Maybe can score Finley. Finley's got some wheels now. Hinojosa now with the offering. Definitely keep in my mind if I'm Biggs, that outside pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. So Hinojosa living and dying by this outside pitch.
On the outside, looking. I'm done.
You promise?
Nope. That's why I'm up here.
All right, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Gatesville. Hinojosa spending a lot of attention looking at Finley.
Oh, that's it.
That's going to be, look at that drop down him in no man's land. That's going to be right fielder of China Springs. Going to get that third out for.
On a fly ball to right field for out number 3.
And I think we're going to go to commercial, David.
For your Hornets in the bottom of the 6th inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2. We'll head to the
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
All right, folks, we're back. And so far, defenses have shown up here. Golden gloves for the Cougars and the Hornets. And good job by Gatesville's right fielder, Jason Moogie.
Batter, shortstop.
That ball looked like it was going to just sink down in the grass, and it stayed up in the air, allowed Moogie to get underneath there and make a catch. So
once again,
1 up, 1 down for China Spring.
Beautiful Gatesville's defense showing that, hey.
Yeah, we got golden gloves all over the field tonight here.
That's all it's the same.
Here, that's going to be a 2 ball. That's going to be 3 ball, 2 strikes, and once again, as the Hornets work the count full.
Heads up.
And we're going to reset and do this payoff pitch again. I tell you what, I love the 3 balls, 2 strikes here.
Full count?
Oh, yeah. It makes it a little bit more dramatic.
Beautiful.
Left field foul side, and then you've got like a security guard.
Be nice.
Like a security wall of folks. This is going to be a strong hit by China Springs at left field. It's going to be a leadoff double for Grayson Brooks. And he's going to slide, but unnecessarily.
So
he could have stood up for that one.
I said I wanted a double, just not from them.
A McDouble from McDonald's sounds good right now, but not from China Spring.
I'm loving it.
All right, that's a 2-out double.
Right fielder,
so China Spring just so 1-0 for China Spring on a fairly controversial call.
It is what it is.
This brings up number 35 of China Spring. This is going to be Dean Hanna.
Oh, inside.
No, we're outside, David.
I understand that, but I'm saying the ball was inside.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and Gatesville just wants to get out of this inning here without any further damage. And the runner's going to go, and Gatesville's going to get this runner in a pickle here. Oh, he's going to be out. And Hudson Brown got a little too greedy, and the Gatesville's able to pick the runner off. And we're going to go, just like that, we are going to go to a commercial break as China Spring was able to score 1 run
We'll take our 1-0 ball game, folks,
on that
of the 3rd inning.
On the top of the 3rd here. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd after this commercial break.
Dun, 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 dun. Streak. No. Not what we want to see.
This will be 0-1. Toll having a decent night of pitching. So far, only one earned run.
Oh, sends it.
That almost broke a light.
Actually, it almost did. And there goes another car. No.
Fincher's Body Shop is going to be busy tomorrow morning.
I can just hear it now. Hello. Yeah.
Lee better get there a little early tomorrow morning. Him and Aaron are going to be busy.
I got a windshield that cracked.
Speaking of Lee James and Adam Baker are doing the softball game of the Gatesville Hornets, the Lady Hornets versus the China Spring Cougars. We'll get you an update on that game in a little bit.
I saw the live stream. Looks like it was 2-1 last time I checked.
Okay. Oh, swing and a miss by Toll. That's going to sit him down here. And 1 up, 1 down.
1 down, batter DH.
It's going to be number 3, Brady James. Excuse me, Brady Gist.
I know so many Bradys, man.
A lot of Jacobs and Bradys tonight.
Ooh, a little high. Already at 32 pitches already counting for the Cougars.
That ball's, I could just, from his release, you can tell that was far outside. It's 2 balls, 0 strikes.
Then you have me trying to swing at that.
Well, it's harder than you think to lay off these pitches. To us, it's easy when they're saying that they're outside. That was
beautiful.
Going to be, come on, get down. And China Spring just, left fielder does a great job of securing that catch. And now it's 2 outs, just like that. 2 up, 2 down. And now the Hornets look to try to get on there with Brady James. He's the third baseman for the Hornets tonight. And he looks to get on base and keep this inning alive for Gatesville. Bottom of the third, 2 outs, nobody on.
Oh, interesting choice. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting choice. I liked it. Okay, I like it.
Nice walk-up music. Now let's see if Hinojosa can adjust with a lefty after pitching to back-to-back righties here.
He says, oh, wow, a lefty. That's what I can do.
This ball's going to be in play, and that's going to be a grab for the center fielder. So once again, 1-2-3 inning for the China Spring Cougars as they knock down all the Hornets that come up to the plate, and score is still 1-0 as we go on the top of the 4th. Good ball game here, folks.
Coriel Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coriel Welder Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
We have a fan showing out to Jacob saying,
Botham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbotham's, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies. Choose from our top brands like all our steel products. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville Athletics. Go Hornets!
All right, folks, we're back. We're at the top of the 4th. Cougars lead your Hornets 1-0. And right up the bat is going to be number 35, Dean Henna, as David said.
Check.
Dean Hanna, who popped up last time he was at bat, looks to have better luck this time around. And now the count goes 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, when Gatesville was on offense, you know, they did really well. They're making connections with the ball, but
that was an off-speed pitch, just missed the mark by a mile there. Good pitch by Toll. Here comes Brady James, and a routine play, and one up, one down for Gatesville now.
And return on the 5-through ground
and
ball.
The good defense by the Hornets continues.
Jackson Fetters.
I tell you what, that was a good pitch by Miles Toll there, David. He did a change up of the pitch before that, and then he jammed Hannah right on his hands there, and Hannah swung at it, and ball went straight to Brady James for the routine play to first baseman Heath, and good job by Gatesville, making that play look super easy. Oh, yeah, it was a pop. Toll's bringing some velocity. Yeah, that was a fastball.
Pop, pop.
That's a...
Oh, hey.
This is a straight-up ball here. That's going to take about a minute to get down.
Oh, man. You got to be careful with them fly balls.
We're going to reset here and do this thing again.
Get it, Jacob, get it. 1-1 is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cougars in the lead by 1 point.
Number 2, Jackson Fetters.
Oh, ooh, a little inside. Ooh, careful now.
Fetters is a good eye, and that works the count to 2-1, or 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's going to fall strike. 2-2 is going to be your count.
Come on, batter, swing it. Swing and a miss. Well.
Another routine play right here. Ball to Heath, and making it look like clinic work here.
The batter, center
that was
fielder,
2 outs now for Gatesville, and China Spring is down to their last out for the top of the 4th here, as they have no runners on. Gatesville defense has made sure of that. And that's going to bring up number 5, Dylan Bowers. Dylan Bowers got on base last time he was up, David. He was the one that was looking at stealing a second, and a swing and a miss as Toll gets that right on him. It's like the bottom dropped off that pitch. Great movement by Miles Toll's pitch there. Completely fooled number 5, Dylan Bowers.
Back to back.
Well, that wasn't a bad pitch there. Go on the outside. You just got him on the inside. See if you can get him to chase. Bowers did not. Count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh.
That's going to be, boy, I tell you what, second base to first base right here for Gatesville. And that's going to be Gary Keaton getting back-to-back plays coming right to him. And Gatesville get 3 up, 3 down, and it's going to go into the bottom of the 4th, and 1-0. We got a close game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back.
David Venture. Our staff is highly trained to help our customers with the collision claims processing with all insurance companies. Our collision repair techs are fully skilled to make necessary repairs to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. And with our newly added paint booth and color match paint system, we can get your car or truck back on the road. So give us a call at 254-865-6338.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, Realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
All right, folks. Jacob Padgett and David Delatorre and Aerosmith coming at you at the bottom of the 4th here. Score 1-0 here at the bottom of the 4th. And Gatesville looks to get on the board for the first time here. Close ball game here, 1-0. as the Cougars scored the only
Runner
run
in the 4th inning.
in the
You better
third
be
inning
shortstop John Ibarra.
with 2 outs. So Cougars with the 1 run with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd, and that is your only offense for tonight. First batter is going to be tonight here in the bottom of the 4th. It's John Ibarra. Oh, swing and a miss. Count goes to 0-1. He looked like he was swinging for the fences on that one.
The offense have shown that, hey, we can connect the balls. We just have to get it just right.
Good eye by Ibarra.
In and out.
Is that ball a little too low there? So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out.
It looked like a ball on my end, but again.
It just barely touched. He rim-branded that corner there. Look at that swing, and that's a great swing there by Moogie, no doubt about that. He might turn that one. He turns and thinks about going to second, but a smart decision to stay at 1. And Jason Moogie is on base with a 1-out single for that young man.
1 down the batter, catcher Colin Coleman.
I tell you what, David, I really enjoy watching Jason Moogie play. I can't brag enough about that young man. I've seen him in cross country. I've seen him in track. I've seen him run relays. This multi-sport athlete is a good attribute to the Gatesville baseball team. That's going to bring up the catcher, Colin Coleman here. And it looks like Hinojosa is not going to get comfortable with that leadoff that Moogie was taking. Almost want to tell Hinojosa if Moogie wants to take second base, he's going to do it. But right now we've got Coleman here. Last time Coleman got on base, Finley was a pinch runner for him, and Hinojosa does the slowest first base check I've ever seen. He did a full 360 and then threw it at it. He's doing it again. He does not want Moogie leading off at all.
He's gonna do it again. He's checking him.
Almost makes me wish. I hope he takes second base just for all those.
Oh, he thought about it.
And again, we've seen this before, David. When Hinojosa has a base runner he spends a lot of attention to, he loves a pitch to the outside. Moogie creeps ever so slightly here.
He's checking him. He's checking him, all right. Outside. So far, 2 balls, no strike. Pitcher still checking on Moogie on first base.
Hinojosa checking his rearview mirror.
Sends
this one's going to be in play. It's going to draw Moogie back. And that's going to be right on the second baseman, Grayson Brooks, making that out.
Good hit.
Well, it's not a hit. It's an out, but it got up underneath there. And that's going to bring number 4, Gary Keaton. And he looks to keep this bottom of the 4th extended here with 2 outs, runner on first. Still got a runner at second. Or excuse me, first.
Oh,
and
there he goes.
This is going to get Moogie going to second, and he's going to be up no problem. And he even wants more. He's looking at possibly going around third, as we had a wild pitch by Hinojosa.
There's your base steal that you were saying.
Yeah, yeah, that one was an easy one. I think my sister-in-law could have stole that base. David.
Well, all right then. Don't comment on that.
Hinojosa checks on Moogie here. And if you're on second base in a position like this, you can kind of cheat even a little bit more, because you can kind of tell if you see the second baseman break to the base in a hurry, you know the ball's going to second base. And we're going to get some time here as China Spring coach comes over and talks over with his pitcher and sees if he still has it and kind of give him some kind of adjustment, some words of encouragement here.
I mean, he's almost got 50 pitches total right now. Hey, look. The umpire is approaching. He says, hey, you gonna get that Whataburger or what? All right, I guess we're all resetting back.
Yeah, we're going to get this thing back to going here. 2 outs, 2 balls, 0 strikes. Runner on second. Gatesville has a runner on second base scoring position here. Keaton at bat. Yeah, that was a strike. That was right down the middle there.
He is
Count goes at 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's still checking Moogie.
Well, Moogie's kind of have his lead up here, and then the minute he sees Brooks break for second, then he'll make that too. Hinojosa now looking at Moogie. Throws a double take. Ball's way to the outside. Every time he checks seems like every time he checks the runners, he loves those bitches to the outside.
3-1 is the count.
Brooks, the second baseman for China Spring, faking like he was going to go to second to keep Moogie from going to third. Ball way to the outside, and that's going to draw a walk here. That's a 2-out walk, and now Gatesville has runners on first and second with 2 outs. And now this is going to bring in Colt Heath, number 22. And if Heath can just get this one in the grass, that'll score Moogie. You don't have to be far out there. Moogie can fly around third and advance Keaton to second. Offering to Colt Heath.
What?
Wow,
I'm sorry,
that was
what?
a strike, and I don't agree with that at all.
I'm sorry? That was
a sloppy, way outside pitch, and I don't know what the ump was looking on that one. That one even almost gets me a little heated, but nonetheless, it's a strike, I guess.
Do my eyes deceive me?
If I had a question mark, I would hold that sign up.
Wow.
Now it's going to bring that's a ball. It's nice to know the ump knows what a ball is, because that's definitely one. It should be 2-0, but nonetheless, the count is 1 ball, 1 strike, and I'm a little irritated by that first call of a strike when the catcher has to stretch like Gumby to get that ball. Bad call. All right, Hinojosa's checking on Moogie now. You know what's funny is that ball was further inside than that one, and they called that one a ball. I'm not making any sense. No consistency here.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, we need the 3D model of where the ball hits.
Oh, that won't do any good. That would just make us mad.
At least we get to see it.
Yeah, at least we get to see it. Good point, yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs for the Gatesville Hornets. They got runners first and second. That ball was a little high.
Are you sure?
Hinojosa tries to work the ladder up on that one to see if he can get Coleman to chase.
Are you sure that's not a strike?
Or excuse me, Heath to chase there on that one.
Look, I'm over here picking on the umpire.
3 balls, 1 strike. China Spring Hinojosa threatening to walk another runner. Back-to-back walks now. The bases are loaded. And this is going to bring Logan Biggs, and the table is set. And Biggs is ready to offer at the buffet.
You still think he's under pressure?
Well, there's going to be a little bit. I think the pitcher's under more pressure. And again, Gatesville's got a pair of base runners now. Keaton and Moogie in scoring position with 2 outs left to go. The last time Gatesville had a runner on third base, they had 2 outs, left them stranded. Let's see if Gatesville can bring those runners in and create some offense here and maybe even take the lead. Again, dramatic bottom of the 4th for Hinojosa, and he's got his work cut out for him. Logan Biggs stepping up to the table that's set for him. That's going to bring the ball in play, and that's going to score a runner. And Keaton holds the brakes on, and we have a tie ball game, folks, as the Hornets and the Cougars are tied at 1 apiece, and both scores have been on 2 outs. China Spring scoring in the top of the 3rd with 2 outs. Now Gatesville here at the bottom of the 4th with 2 outs. So both teams, both ball clubs, waiting to get 2 outs before they draw offense. And guess what, David? The table is still set.
You think they're going to make a
and we have our leadoff here, and then that might be, David. They are. They're going to. Hinojosa gives the ball up, and young man didn't have a bad game. It's a 1-0 game, and we're going to take advantage of this timeout. And as China Spring sets up their new pitcher, we're going to go to commercial.
Hey folks, this is Lee James with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or winter got you cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we are the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
All right, folks, we're back. And China Spring is going to replace their pitcher here in the bottom of the fourth as Hinojosa got himself in a little bit of trouble here. And this is going to be Ryan Hale that's going to come in for relief for Hinojosa and the China Spring Cougars. And it is a tie ball game, 1-1. Deal mixture off the table with you. Ooh, swing and a miss by Miles there.
That was an interesting pitch. Did you see how he pitched that?
Yeah,
he had that chop motion.
Yeah, it's kind of like he trying to emphasize that spin on the ball there, trying to get some movement on it, is Hale.
Let's see. Let's see this. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's throwing with some velocity. That's going to bring the count 1-2 home, and that is going to continue to keep the bases full, and that's going to be a 2-out
down the middle
single RBI for pitcher Miles Toll tonight. It is 2-1.
A 2-1 lead.
That was
the batter now.
Wow, that was an error on the pitcher. He thought he had full control of that, but it pops out like a popcorn.
Oh, that was a great hit. I don't think they're going to score that as an error. I think they'll count that as a hit.
We still have a full course meal out there.
Yeah, it's 3 batters in a row. This is going to be Brady Gist, designated hitter now. Once again, he's getting his chance to feed off this meal that the Cougars are providing.
Little out.
No, that's going to be, I tell you what, this ump loves these outside pitches there.
What?
Yeah. That one wasn't as egregious as the one before that, but.
Do I got to go up there and, like, get a better closer?
I bet you won't. All right, ladies and
gentlemen, I'll be right back.
David goes up there, goes downstairs to regulate. Looks like this ball is probably going to be outside the way the catcher's lining up. Kind of wonder if the batter saw that because the catcher kind of gave that pitch away. He was lined up to the outside. That's going to bring 1-1 strike.
1-1.
Bases loaded, 2 outs. Gatesville leads 2-1 here. Gatesville getting both of their runs. All runs tonight have been scored with 2 outs.
We need another one.
I like the way David thinks.
Wow, little out. Good eye.
You think, David. We don't know with this umpire.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, that's a strike. Yeah, the ball's way out there. It's a strike.
That could be a strike for all we know.
I better start looking at this rule book. If the ball is a certain amount of feet away from the baseline, it's considered a strike.
As David filters through 1,000 pages worth of rules for baseball.
I'm going to go down there. Hey, it's not in the rule book.
Brady just now. Oh, my goodness. Swings at that one. That ball, the bottom fell out of the barrel of that one. My goodness.
Uh-oh.
That ball had some movement here. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I would just chance it, just swing it. At this point, I would just chance it. You already got a lead. Might as well just take the chance.
Customers enables us to deliver custom solutions that are engineered to perform, built to last.
All right, folks, we're back.
We're back? What? I'm sorry, huh? What?
And productive inning for the Hornets as they go 1-2. First 2 batters go down on outs, and then they make a lot of progress with 2 outs and score 2 runs. It's 2-1 against the first place in the district, China Spring Cougars. And to give you folks an update of what's going on the softball diamond there, the score is 2-0 China Springs. It's in the bottom of the second as of right now. All right, last time this batter was up, he flew out to center field. And nice little off-speed pitch by Miles Toll. This is number 4, Jacob Clement. Clement there slices this one foul like a golf ball there.
All right, Jacob, after looking at the reviews, the ball needs to be a certain amount of feet.
David is still on those pitches from a few moments ago. That ball was little right there on the inside corner as Toll gets the benefit of the strike there. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Clement, the leadoff batter for China Spring, and that's going to be that's going to be a fair ball. And that's going to wind up in the outfield there, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Clement. Jacob Clement gets himself into scoring position with no outs for China Spring.
Hey, Jacob, you got a base.
No, that's
double.
not I don't want no affiliation with China Spring.
Will Hefferkamp.
Too bad. Oh, that's interesting. So, game changer, eh?
What's a game changer?
So, game changer is basically like keeping your stats on any sports. Right now, there's baseball for this. This is from the...
Will Hefferkamp is number 19.
Oh, all right, then.
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
We don't want to advertise for no China Spring. That's going to number 19, Will Hefferkamp, showing bunt. Looks like they want to move Jacob Clement from second to third here.
I'm just surprised they had stuff like this. It's crazy. Oh.
Zero balls, 1 strike, runner on second, 1 out.
He gets you down, good one right in front. And that goes through the legs, and everybody's going to be safe. Just bounces through the legs, it's all.
All right, so now it looks like going to bring runners on the corners. Gatesville calls time to get their defense kind of reset there. As a ball got her in between the legs of Miles Toll there and allows Jacob Clement to advance to third. So China Spring with no outs, runners on the corners here. And China Spring is threatening right now to tie this ball game.
Oh, Jacob.
This is going to bring up number 8, Davin Bell. So this is what's going to be this is the most offense China Spring has had since the top of the third. Nice off-speed pitch there. In for a strike.
Are you sure that's not a ball? Or yeah, I'm not letting that last call go.
Swing and a miss. Going to bring it to 0-2. As Miles Toll looks to get the first out here in the inning, and that Gatesville's definitely wanting that. Rather get this out as a strikeout and not take a chance of putting this ball in play. As Clement is threatening on third base.
Check.
0-2. No outs. Runners on the corners for China Spring.
Whoa, high ball.
Oh my goodness, that ball
there goes.
Can knock out an airplane.
Oh, that almost hit.
There was a fan out there on the phone, was not even expecting it.
Oh, a couple of feet.
Man, if she just walked a couple of feet to the right, she would have had a knot the size of a baseball on the top of her head.
That's what you don't want to see. You don't want no one getting hit with
that.
No,
we definitely don't want no one getting hurt out here. Oh, did he go around? I think he did. He did, and that's going to be a strikeout. He looked like Davian Bell tried to check his swing, but he goes all the way around as Miles Toll ties him up. Swing, strikeout.
Down the batter, shortstop, Garrick.
What's that old
Maddox?
The old LA Dodgers commentator? A swing and a miss.
That was horrible.
That'll be the first out that Gatesville has. Still runners on the corners now. This is number 1, Derek Maddox, so he's dealing with two Cougars on the bases. Looking to bring in. It's 1 out.
All eyes on deck. Still checking on first base.
Yeah, it didn't look like Hefferkamp had any threat of changing there, or stealing there. But Toll was like, "Hey, let me just make sure to keep you honest." bunt showing here. Looked like he was trying to show a bunt, and he decided to change that up after the pitch was thrown here. It's going to be a ball here. Let's see if he resets and tries a bunt again. Shows bunt again, but the ball is too far to the outside. Forced to pull it back. He's looking at trying to score Clement in from third base. Do a sacrifice bunt. And China Spring has no issues with tying the ball game and going to 2 outs.
Wow. Okay. That's very interesting. I'm trying to look back on the stats here.
It looks like it's going to be a walk after drew the count full. And that's going to draw the bases full. So both teams loading the bases on back-to-back innings
second
here.
Baseman, Grayson Brooks.
Difference is China Spring only has 1 out.
Strike. Nice, beautiful. Getting a little chilly out here, Jacob.
Yeah, the wind's picking up a little bit.
Ooh, fly ball, heads up. And, oh, that hit someone's car.
You've said that the last 3 times. Did it really?
I saw a big bounce on a white vehicle, I think. Yes, I think someone's going to go check. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, bro. Oh, another one. Heads up.
Boy, I tell you what, that is a no park zone for me.
Okay, that hit the concrete. Man, that ball bounces super high.
If you park anywhere in there in those first parking spots just behind the first base line foul side, you're asking for trouble there. You're asking for some hail damage. All right, now 0-2. Pitchers count. Gatesville trying to get 2 outs. Oh, man.
A little high.
That ball was outside and high. First ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes for the second baseman, Grayson Brooks. Grayson Brooks having a good night tonight defensively.
Oh, low
and
hit.
That's going to be a looper. That's going to score for China Spring. That'll be a couple of runners coming in. This might grab a play at the plate, and it's going to be a sliding deal. So China Springs takes the lead now 3-2.
2 runs scoring on the play. The Cougars take a 3-2 lead.
Wow.
And just like that, now China Spring is on top 3-2 here in the top of the 5th.
I think they're going to make a switch.
I think they're just going to talk to him, kind of fill him out. I haven't seen anybody warming up in the Gatesville's bullpen. As it's now 3-2, and runner on first and 1 out. And the ump comes and tells the coach here, all right, guys, that's enough time out here. Either you change the pitcher or you, speed this thing up, and that's what Gatesville does. Get some words of encouragement to Miles Stoll, who hasn't pitched a bad game. I mean, 3 runs in 5 innings. That's pretty effective. He looks to get out of this inning now with no more than just three runs as China Springs just scored 2.
Brown.
That was a double RBI single.
Single
for China Spring. That was Brooks, who's had a good night, getting his 2 ribbies in for his team and causing them to take the lead. right, 1 ball, 0 strikes, 1 out. Gatesville's trying to get 2 outs in this inning here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners in first and second for China Spring. That's going to bring it back to 1 and 2. Toll looks on. Ready to get the pitch to Brown. Ooh. Man, that was pretty cool. That ball was coming right to our face and hits the backstop. Slices that foul, so we're going to reset and do this again.
I'll be like, I got it. Wow. Oh.
As Brown was able to get just underneath it.
Hey, you're popular today, Jacob. There's a pitch, a 1-2 pitch.
Oh, once again, the same exact thing. Brown gets right up underneath it, slams it into the backstop, and we're going to do this one more time, at least. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as Toll does battle with Brown here.
Swing, better, swing, better, swing.
All right, now. Brown stands in the batter's box, ready, waiting for Toll's offering here. Looks going to be a ball. Looks like just missed a little bit to the outside. That's going to bring the count to 2 and 2. 2 and 2, 1 out. Runner on first and second for China Spring. Sounds like the Southwest. You're now free to move about the country. That was an off-speed pitch, and it gets Brown swinging. He was early on that one. I mean, he went almost all the way around before the pitch got to home plate. And that's going to bring it to 2 outs. And a nice swing and a miss strikeout from Miles Toll. This is going to bring number 35, Dean Hanna, for China Spring. 2 outs, runners on first and second. 3 and 2 is your ball game. Cougars lead.
There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Beautiful.
I love the swing and a miss. And I bet you as a pitcher, that's got to be so satisfying. Seeing a pitch get right past a swinger, just kind of on a swing and a miss deal. That's going to be the most satisfying deal. I'll tell you what would really be satisfying is Gatesville getting this 3rd out right here. Another off-speed pitch.
Back to back.
Yeah, another off-speed pitch there by Miles. He can throw him fast, and he can take some of that mustard off and mess up the timing. And that time, it looked like Dean Hanna could not catch up to it.
He's checking. There's the pitch. Oh, ground ball, no!
Oh, goodness gracious, that's going to score another runner for China Spring. And that's going to be a 2-out single RBI for China Spring. Score now is going to be 4-2 here in the top of the 5th. And Gatesville trying to get that 3rd out here in the top of the 5th as 3 runs have been scored.
Jackson Fetters.
China Spring making this a productive inning. Gatesville just trying to get out of it. Runners on the corners now for China Spring, first and third. 2 outs. Yeah. Number 2, Jackson Fetters. Made it on base the last time he was up at bat via a single. Oh, that was a smack foul. I mean, man, that sounded like he was using a good old-fashioned hickory bat on that one. My goodness. That was a hard hit foul. I'd like to see what the exit velocity was on that one. All right, it's going to get the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fortunate for the Hornets, that was foul because, I mean, if that was fair, if that was just a couple feet inside, that would have scored another run for China Spring. And it looks like the Gatesville's going to get their 3rd out here as they get the runner. They look like they get Dean Hanna. Oh, that's going to be out as a thrown home. Good heads-up play by Gatesville. And they get the 3rd out
At the plate for out number 3.
as the Cougar was trying to go from 3rd to home.
The top of the
Good
fifth
job by
inning.
Gatesville. That's heads up defense baseball. And we're going to go to commercial here in a little bit, as soon as I get it loaded up for everyone.
We'll go to the bottom of the fifth inning.
Call Witt Building Supplies for all your building needs. We provide metal buildings and metal roofing for commercial, residential, and agriculture projects. We also carry a full line of fencing supplies and hardware products. Call or come see us at Witt Building Supplies, 254-865-2190 or 1411 North Highway 36 Bypass, across from Pruitt's Shell Store in Gatesville. We are locally owned and operated and proudly support our Hornets.
And Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's only local glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton and Sons, we are Hornet proud.
We're back, and it is 4-2. Here we're hitting the bottom of the fifth.
Into the plate, third baseman Brady James.
And we're Gatesville looking at trying to get in their offense, match the production of China Spring. And we're going to start things off with number 9, Braden James. Been playing third base for the Hornets tonight.
Right now, Gatesville needs to start making some good plays because they need it.
Well, they want to. It's going to go to 0-2, and it creates a pitcher's count situation for John Ibarra, and he's got 2 strikes with 1 out. Gatesville has no runners on base, and that's going to be in play. He's going to have to run this out pretty fast in a hurry, and China Spring gets that from a third base, first base out. And that's going to be just like that. It's 2 outs for Jason Moogie as Moogie looks to just try to extend the inning for Gatesville to prevent a 3-up, 3-down. Right now, Cougars lead your Hornets 4-2 here in the bottom of the fifth. Jason Moogie at bat. Oh my goodness, once again, that seems like the last time he was up, David, he had to turn into the pitch. Looked like he was going to get hit in the back of the shoulder blade again. They like to pitch inside on Moogie. Oh, swing and a miss.
He wants it. I know he does.
That ball, he was aiming for the fences on that one. That's going to bring the count 1 ball, 1 strike, no one out, or no one on the base. 2 outs for the Hornets, bottom of the fifth.
Good eye.
That 1-on-1 pitch was a low and outside for China Spring. Hale had no command on that pitch, so that's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. I say he had no command. He might have wanted to throw it there. There you go. That was high and still outside. So he took care of the low.
3-1 is the count.
He took the low pitch and adjusted to a high, but still kept it outside of the plate. So he's gone inside on Moogie and then 2 pitches of the outside and had 1 swing and strike so far. Has Hale offered to Moogie. That's going to be a strike. That's going to bring the count full now. And we're going to get a bankroll from Ryan Hale here as he's going to do a payoff pitch. Let's see what he offers Moogie here. If he decides to keep it in the strike zone and go outside, I'm betting outside. Oh, swing and a miss, and Moogie goes down to swing, and that's going to bring 3 outs, 1, 2, 3 inning for China Spring. No harm, no foul for them. Score still is 4-2. We're going to the top of the 6th when we get back, folks.
First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services. From checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans, First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
All right, folks, we're back here at the top of the 6th. Gatesville unable to score in the bottom of the 5th as they get 1, 2, 3 down. And now they are dealing with number 2, Jackson Fetters.
Oh.
And that's going to be right over the second baseman. And that's going to be, Moogie's going to get this ball in, and that's a lead-off single by Jackson, by Jackson Fetters. He's still, looks like it's going to be a pinch runner here. Braden Ivy coming in for Jackson Fetters. Jackson Fetters, again, was your batter just like he was last inning because China Spring tried to go from third to home, and Gatesville was able to throw him out. That's going to bring up Dylan Bowers, number 5.
Dylan Bowers, the batter.
Still 4-2. China Spring has a lead-off runner. And again, a possible stealing situation for China Spring. Curious if they're going to bunt here, if they're going to have Ivy steal, and they're going to bunt. And then Coleman's going to deliver a strike to first base. So China Spring is in fact trying to bunt here to advance Ivy. Let's see if they show bunt again here. And they look like Bowers were ready to go with a bunt, but Toll decided to check first base as Ivy gets his leadoff, and he's got a considerable leadoff here. So a bit of a game of catch between Toll and Heath here. This ball's going to be in play. Going to Jason Moogie here. Runner tries to, looks he has to go tag up, keeps runner at first. It's going to bring their first out of the top of the 6th. And that was Jason Moogie getting up underneath that ball.
One down, the batter, left fielder.
And this will be number 4, Jacob Clement. And we've said his name a few times tonight. He's got a couple ribbies. So he's been he's ripped some extra base runs or extra base hits, as he think he had a double at the last bat, David. And this is going to go right to Ibarra, and
oh man,
that had to be a double grab, and
he should have passed it to second.
I had no idea why. Wow, looks like I'm not quite sure. Looked like he was possibly set up for a double play. But instead of going to second, he decides to go to first. He was unable to get the grab. We've seen that John Ibarra having a little bit of trouble grabbing the ball tonight. That was he kind of double clutched on that ball, but good job by that young man, still able to stay with it, keep his composure, and get that out at first base. This is going to be just past Gatesville. That's going to bring in another runner to China Spring here, and that's going to be 5-2 for China Spring. And man, I mean, there was a play at home.
And the better catcher
throw was a little high, so Coleman not able to get a play at the plate for Gatesville, as China Spring adds to their lead, 5-2 here in the top of the 6th. Gatesville.
Making a switch?
No, they're not doing a switch. Just kind of talking things over and getting things reset here. And this is going to be number 8, Davian Bell.
Wow, that was close.
It's a lefty here for China Spring. Right now, runner on second base for China Spring. 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Davian Bell. That's going to bring the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, you kind of wanted Gatesville to get that double play of from before to avoid that extra run being on there. Another swing and the miss. As Miles Tolles dealing some velocity here to Davian Bell. And Bell has not had an answer so far at this at-bat.
Just your hand, man. You got this.
That ball's inside.
Careful, careful.
Work the count. Should be 2 balls, 2 strikes. China Spring coming off the inning before, a 3-run inning, and they look to tack on more on this inning, and that is in on the hands, and great pitch by Miles Toll, and Gatesville gets that 3rd out. A much-needed 3rd out.
In the 6th inning.
But not before China Spring was able to cash in on one run.
Left on base.
And I think, David, we're going to go to a commercial break.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's only local glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton & Sons, we are Hornet proud.
We're back, folks, and it's Return of the Mac playing right now and bringing memories of the 90s here for the audience.
Leading off, catcher Colin Coleman.
As Gatesville looks to bounce back, they got 2 runs in the 4th inning, 0 in the 5th, and they look to add some more runs here to stay in pace with China Spring as it's 5-2. Cougars lead your Hornets. And this is going to bring Coleman, the catcher Coleman for Gatesville, and he'll lead off for the Hornets here at the bottom of the 6th.
Little out. Two balls, no strike. Gase was still trying to answer back after the last ending. Batter sets. Good eye.
Man,
good eye, but here comes another strike according to the umpire.
2 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, it was a little outside. Might have gotten that. Might have just tagged that outside corner there.
I thought that was a ball, but once again, you know, that's why I'm up here and he's down there. Oh, swings it good.
Wow. Had a lot of velocity on that ball. It was
wee bonk. Oh, there goes another grass.
I mean, Colin Coleman did a great job of just making contact on that, protecting the strike zone. 2-2. I mean, don't know how he even got a piece of that. That ball had a lot of velocity from Hale. Hale, the relief pitcher for China Spring, as he came in for Jacob Hinojosa. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, Ryan Hale missed that zone just a little bit. He a little bit low on that pitch.
Full count.
This is gonna be the payoff pitch now.
Here we go. Good.
Oh, he's gonna go that, and that's gonna get past the second baseman.
Nice, stay.
And a lead,
now batting second baseman Gary Keaton.
He's gonna bring up Keaton.
Gary Keaton.
But a lead-off single for Gatesville. And good things happen to Hornets when they have lead-off singles or doubles or walks. Runner on first, no outs.
Nicely done. Good play.
First base, number 7, Seth Finley.
And as he typically does, Seth Finley is going to pinch run for Coleman.
I can see the spark now that Gatesville needs.
Now, the last time Hinojosa was dealing with Finley, he was throwing a lot of pitches outside. Let's see if Hale.
There it goes. Oh.
That's going to be right just in the dugout area,
Ooh.
The bullpen area for Gatesville.
Man, that ball bounces really high when it hits the concrete.
Well, it's a baseball, yeah. That thing's got some velocity. All right, now 0-1. Keaton lets to take another pitch from Hale. Hale being right-handed, he's got his back to first base, so he'll have to use his rearview mirror, and he looks to throw over to Finley, and Finley's drawing a lot of attention tonight as a pinch runner.
And then we love seeing that base one check from the Cougars. He's going to do it again.
He's looking.
Or not, okay. Good eye.
Thank you, it's my favorite vowel.
Is it?
All right, count is 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. Gatesville got a runner on first. Seth Finley pinch running in for Coleman as Coleman got a single leadoff for the Gatesville Hornets here at the bottom of the 6th. All right, count's going to go to 2-1.
I'm over here looking at the umpires like, okay.
You don't ever know what these ones do.
Yes,
They could be right. It could be right down the middle, and they'll call that a ball.
Like I said, like we did see that earlier when the ball was way out of reach, and he still called that a strike. I'm just like, why? Where?
He looks at his rearview mirror.
Where is the tape measure? Give me that
and
tape measure.
This is going to be a hitter's count, 3-1. And Gatesville looks to possibly get another runner on base with no outs. Let's see if Keaton can do it. I think he can. He's in a favorable count.
Yeah, just chance to swing. They're still checking that first base.
Yeah, well, Finley's pretty quick. Look at the leadoff he's got.
I would have taken the swing. You know you have 3 balls. You got 1 strike. Just take the lucky swing.
Thought maybe he was going to throw a ball, and if you can get away with a walk, why not? And you can advance Finley to second. But now, nonetheless, it makes the count full. So Hale's got any type of pitch he wants to do here. Finley not leading off quite as much. Payoff pitch is about to come from Hale. That's going to be a good eye. And I'm telling you right now, Keaton had ice in his veins because that ball was close, and it was outside. A great eye by Keaton. And Gatesville's got a runner on scoring position with no outs, and that's going to draw a visit from the China Spring coach here to kind of tell the China Spring Cougar defense kind of what to expect here.
And last time we saw this, whenever the China Spring took a timeout, they were talking over saying, hey, the offense is really well decent for the Gatesville Hornets. And we did see that all bases were loaded, back-to-back.
Come on. You're right, David. I'm sorry. I was just singing this Return of the Mac here.
God, you're old.
I am not a youngin'.
Don't worry. I'll get there one day.
All right, folks, I think we're going to go to a commercial break. Let me get one set up for you. As the way we let the China Spring, they're going to swap pitchers here as Gatesville has hit Hale out of the game. And we will be right back, folks.
Coriel Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coriel Welder Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
Barbecue and the Boneyard live music venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local hotels, and businesses. The Boneyard music venue has some of the most talented musicians live every Saturday night on their outdoor stage. There is plenty of seating room, outdoor games, and focus on family-friendly entertainment. Give them a call today at 254-248-1441.
All right, folks, we're back, and China Spring is doing a pitching change, and it looks like it's going to be number 5. Dylan, looks like that's going to be Dylan, nope, let me try to get his number. I believe, yeah, it's Dylan Bowers for China Spring here. Give you a scoring update. We got Lee James and Adam Baker covering your Lady Hornets softball. And as of right now, it's 3-1. China Spring Cougars lead the Lady Hornets. So again, we've got 2 games. Hornet Radio is doing double broadcasts here. We're covering Lady Hornets that are taking on the China Spring Cougars over there at the softball complex. And then we also got the Gatesville Hornets taking on the China Springs in a close one, 5-2 here at the bottom of the 6th, as the Hornets has successfully hit Ryan Hale out of the game. And that's going to bring up number 22. And this is going to be Colt Heath, first baseman, and he automatically goes right there. And China Spring, that looked like it was Dean Hanna doing a diving catch. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was a heck of a play. Almost leaves you speechless. And Colt Heath is just standing there going, I can't believe he caught that. Diving catch by the first baseman, showing his athleticism. That's going to bring up Logan Biggs now. That was a first out for Gatesville. Or for China Spring, against Gatesville. There's runners on first and second. Gatesville got a runner in scoring position, 1 out now. Still can't believe Dean Hanna got that, David. What did you think about that when you saw that?
I'm speechless. That's great reaction.
Which is great for radio.
I mean, like, that's one heck of a reaction. You know, applause to him. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, no, great play by that young man.
Looks like the fence is getting checked, too.
Yeah, you see Finley, how much of a leadoff he had at second base there? He's thinking about, no, it was foul, but he was thinking about running a third there. He was almost halfway there. He was having a conversation with the China Spring shortstop. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike here. Gatesville has 1 out, runner on first and second here at the bottom of the 6th. This ball's going to be in play. If it can get down, it's going to get down. This is going to be this is going to be a play at the plate. Nope. He slams on the brake, does Finley. And a good job. I did not like him going.
I mean, didn't we see this before? Didn't we see a full plate?
That was a great throw by center field for China Spring and throwing it into the catcher. And that's a 1 out. Bases are loaded, and that's going to bring up pitcher Miles Toll as he looks to chew on this plate because he has the table set for the buffet here. Bases loaded. Again, 1 out. Gatesville threatening to score now. 5-2 is the China Spring Cougar lead, 3-run lead. I told you, David, good things happen when you do leadoff hits. This is going to be in play here, just past the third baseman, and that's going to bring...
Is he chancing it?
No, he's not going. He's going to hold back. Keaton's going to hold back, and that's going to be a run scored for Gatesville now. That is 5-3 here on the bottom of the 6th.
And the spark becomes a giant flame.
Well, that was your pinch runner, Seth Finley, pinching in for Coleman. Pinch running for Coleman, and he scores for Gatesville. But guess what? 1 out, still table is set now.
We're still looking for our grand slam.
This will be number 3, Brady Gist. Hey, I'm okay with just a couple of ribbies for myself. Get us some McRibs going.
McRibs.
I'm getting excited now. Getting late in the ball game. Gatesville Hornet putting together a good inning offensively. One ball, 0 strikes. I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
I said you're getting excited. Did you take your vitamin B12? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I need something. gotta get my red blood cell count up.
Oh no!
That was a sloppy swing and a miss. But,
hold the phone.
I think he was trying to pull back on that swing, and he knew he couldn't. So that's gonna do 1 ball, 1 strike. No big deal. Oh. That's going to be a tip foul. I'm going to run the count to 1-2 now.
He's getting a little greedy.
With 1 out. Bases loaded. Anything in the grass will score a Gatesville Hornet here. That's all we're looking for.
You got this, buddy.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, boy, a grand slam.
Oof. You got this. Take it easy now. Good eye.
That's a 2 ball, 2 strike.
I hear the other audience.
You hear the China Spring kind of giving their 2 cents. Hey, we've had a few calls like that on our end too, so it's nice when it happens to the other team. I tell you what, oof.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's still going to score. Oh no, it's going to be a double play, and it's going to avoid the score. Gosh. So the inning's going to end on that double play with 5-3. The runner does not count. So good job by the China Spring defense.
In the 6th inning.
I mean, my God, we're going to go to the top of the 7th, but my word. That double, nothing kills an offense. Strike like a double play, and we're going to go to
B&K Air Conditioning and Heating. We service all brands of AC and heating systems. We are a Goodman and a Manna A+ dealer. We also install and service mini split systems. We always do our best to offer same-day service even on the weekends. We service Gatesville and all surrounding communities. We offer financing on new systems, change-outs, and major repairs. Just call or text your service request to 254-216-3372 and we'll be happy to help you.
All right, folks, we're back. We're coming into the final inning of play.
And we're here listening to the...
And we've got Brady James going to be pitching in this inning.
Everyone loves Kung Fu fighting.
And I tell you right now, China Spring Cougars and Gatesville Hornet are in a bit of a Kung Fu bout here. Gatesville was threatening to score more runs, but thanks to the double play by the Cougars, it shut that inning down. And let me tell you something. I was getting real excited that inning, David, and the China Spring Cougars really silenced my mojo there at the bottom of the 6th.
Moves into second for Coleman, moves to left.
Now, if you're Gatesville, obviously it goes without saying, hey, you want a 1-2-3 inning. You want 3 up, 3 down, and then you want to start things off with a leadoff walk or leadoff hit for Gatesville. Let's see if they can do that. First pitch is going to be a ball. It's going to be a little low. 1 ball, 0 strikes here.
And there's a strike.
There's a strike. This is number 1, Garrett Maddox. Brady James pitching now.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. We got Moogie here in the outfield. Oh, it's over the head of Moogie, and this is going to be a leadoff triple. That's going to be a leadoff triple here. No outs. China Spring and already threatening to add to their lead in the top of the 7th as the ball sails just over Jason Moogie's head in the right field. My goodness, that is that one. I don't like that one, David.
Uh-oh.
That was a tough ball to track, though. It was right there almost at the back wall. Well hit by Garrett Maddox as he gets a lead-off triple. The runner just about 60 foot away from scoring here. So anything that's any hit pretty much scores that Maddox in. Ball gets away from the catcher a little bit, but Maddox decides to stay at third base, rightfully so. He would have been out right here. Brady James now with the 1-on-1 pitch. That's a hard hit base just past, hard hit play, just hit past third base. And that is going to be another run for
Brooks with a
China
base hit,
Spring.
scoring Maddox.
That's going to be
And
brings
the
your
better
score
right
to
fielder,
6-3 here in the
Hudson
top
Brown.
of the 7th. No outs and a runner on first.
Oh,
That
wow
was a
pitch.
bad pitch, and that's going to be a wild pitch, and that'll bring. Looks like that's going to bring number 2 Jack. Who was that? Is that Jackson Fetters there to number 2? That was number 2 or number 12? I can't see his jersey from here. Yeah, that's going to be number 12. That's Grayson Brooks going to second. And Gatesville's catcher just kind of go out there to let Brady James know, hey, make sure we're all right. We're on the same page. Here we go. Now this is number 3, Hudson Brown for China Spring. Gatesville just needs to get an out. This is going to be foul.
Heads up.
But it's going to be that ball's bouncing on business 36 out there, but it is foul.
I thought it almost hit one of the fans out there. Wow.
Yeah, well, those are those.
I'm telling you, you're going to need to wear some hard hats.
Yeah, everybody's out there going to be wearing batting helmets at the cornhole tournament that's taking place just behind the third base foul line. And
oh, hey, look,
that
another
ball
one.
goes right there in the same spot.
Oh, man, I almost took out the light. Oh.
I almost feel like David is rooting for this thing to hit someone in the head out there.
Heads up.
And that's when everyone puts their heads up and look. All right, so 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs for Gatesville here. 6-3, top of the 7th.
Oh, wow.
That was almost some chin music there. The last 3 innings, China Spring has scored in. They got 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 so far here in the 7th. So China Spring offense coming to life as of late here.
Man.
Miles Toll was your starter pitcher, pitched a pretty good game, and Brady James comes into relief. Well, and this is going to be high up in the middle here, and this is.
Boop.
Yep.
Nice.
Looks like Logan Biggs gets that out, but boy, he had a lot of time to think about that one, and that's Gatesville's
One
first
down, the
out.
batter, first baseman, Dean Hanna.
Right now in the girls' game, it's top of the 7, 5-3 is your score for the China Springs versus the Lady Hornets in that softball game matchup. That game's being brought to you by Lee James and Adam Baker, as we have multiple crews here at Hornet Radio, and that was our design for this year, to be able to bring you simultaneous broadcasts so you guys don't miss a thing. Right now we have our own issues that we're dealing with. We got the top of the 7, score 6-3, 1 out. Runner in scoring position for China Spring on second base. And this is number 35, Dean Hanna, who had that outstanding catch at first base a couple innings ago, and he does a swing and a miss.
Nice.
Swing and a miss.
That's what we like to see.
That's going to bring the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. To what, Brady James can get a strikeout right here, and we'll be in business.
A little high, okay. 2-1 is the count. 2 balls, 1 strike. You're better.
All right, now 2 balls, 1 strike. Brady James with the offering.
Ooh, high
that
ball.
Ball's going to be in play here. And that's going to
center field. Beautiful catch.
Great job.
Nicely
2
done.
2 down, the batter.
2 down.
The DH, Jackson Fetters.
I bet that kind of sparked a little bit more into the defense of Gatesville Hornets.
Yeah, well, Miles Toll goes from the pitcher to center field, because I think that was Miles Toll that made that center field grab. I can't see his number from here, but I believe that's the gentleman that got that.
Ooh,
strike. Did you see the velocity on that?
Sir.
He took a lot off that pitch, and number 2 Fetters had no answer for it. He thought it was a ball. That thing looked funky coming out of his hand.
He's like, huh? What?
Yeah, he's like that. He did not like that slow pitch.
That's all right.
Good pitch by Brady James.
What? I thought.
Yeah, that looked like him, but look, I was too far inside. Look, I was a little inside. Not a bad pitch from Brady James.
That was a good
Trying to
pitch.
See if you can get Fetters a chase after that. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, thank you. I was about to say, that better be a strike.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a strike. I know it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, but so far at this bat to Fetter, all 3 pitches I think have been pretty effective. Gatesville looking for their 3rd out here in the top of the 7th. That was big time high as Brady James trying to climb the ladder on that one. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2's all the way across. Oh, little lows in the zone, just at the bottom. It's going to bring a payoff pitch situation. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Brady James looks to become a banker here. And he looks to cash in on a possible strikeout here. Let's see if we can get it.
Ooh, center
That's
field.
going to be in play here, and it might get down. That's going to be
Beautiful
Miles
catch.
Tull covers a half a mile to get that play.
Fly ball to center field, and now before the
To
Cougars
go
come up with a run.
Get 3 outs and just 1 run scored in that inning,
Long
and
2
this is going to be
hits. There were no
6-3
errors.
for the top of the 7th, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th, folks. Last chance for the Hornets to try to tie this thing up. And David, we're not going to go to a commercial break, but we're going to sit here and talk about so far what we've seen in the game. With Gatesville's had that 1 inning there in the 5th where they got 2 runs when they loaded the bases up multiple times and was able to get RBI after RBI. And then since then, they got 1 run in the bottom of the 6th last inning, and they look to do even more damage, but they hit right into a double play. Credit to the Cougars defense for cashing in on that, and that's how we got to 6-3 is your score. And we got some good music being played here at the Gatesville ballpark. What's your thoughts, David?
Well, it's all starting. Hey, I think after that last play, Gatesville has that fire built up more. I just need that. Gatesville just needs to, continue going strong. They had some great plays. They had the bases fully loaded. Again, just small little plays and then high balls. I mean, no big deal. That just shows you that, hey, Gatesville's not afraid to hit that ball. And this is the last inning. We gotta finish strong. We gotta finish strong.
I agree, David. Well said. We're gonna start off this inning. Looks like we're gonna have number 9. That's gonna be Brady James. He's been called up for relief duty in tonight's ball game. He's pitched about an inning and a third, or inning and 2/3, excuse me. So once this inning kicks off, we'll have Brady James see if he can get something going for us here.
Leading off, the pitcher, Brady James.
And this is number 5, Dylan Bowers. This is number 5, Dylan Bowers. As David, for some reason, you kind of get a "Let's Go Hornets" chant going.
Hey, ain't no one just gonna show love like that.
All right, Powers deliver. That ball's way to the outside. Heck, I'll even take a leadoff walk. I'm not greedy. Just anything to get Brady James on base, I'm okay with.
That just shows you that people don't like to chant.
I tell you what, that's gonna be a strike. If Brady James get on base, that'll bring in John Ibarra, and he's pretty much a clutch hitter. So I like our chances with Brady James and John Ibarra backing him up as the second hitter of the inning. Two balls, 1 strike here at the bottom of the 7th. Final inning for the Gatesville, trying to tie this thing up or even take a lead. A walk-off would be so sweet.
Nice.
Come on. Brooks has had a Golden Glove performance tonight. He has been moneymaker for the China Spring Cougars. And that was a leadoff ground ball out by Brady James. That's going to bring up John Ibarra, who's our shortstop tonight. So let's see if he can work some magic with his bat and See if he can send something to the grass and get on base for his team. That was a good eye by John there. Takes ball 1. David, you see anybody with rally caps out here? I'm gonna put my hat inside out and do a rally cap going here for the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if we can't work some rally magic for the Hornets.
I tried.
Oh, that was a 2-0 pitch, and John Ibarra got just enough of that to make it foul. And the count will go to 2-1. 1 out so far for Gatesville here in the bottom of the 7th.
Or we're trying to get everyone hyped up, and we're just like, nope, we ain't doing it. I was like, oh, okay. I still believe we can make a comeback.
I'll tell you what, if Gatesville can find a way to win this game, I'll buy everyone in this stadium a Route 44 Dr. Pepper from Sonic.
I bet you won't.
I probably won't. The minute they win this game, I would just unplug everything and take off, David. Like, you got everything. But I'm serious.
It's like reminiscing to the basketball incident where, like, I was hoping for a certain amount of numbers, and then I'll buy you and Lee and Adams.
Oh, that's going to be a walk by John Ibarra. Good discipline at bat as he works the pitcher to force him to throw some strikes, and Bowers could not deliver. And Ibarra takes first base, and it's going to bring up Jason Moogie. And right now, it's 1 out. Runner on first. Let's see if we can find some magic with Jason Moogie here.
Hey, look, souvenir.
Oh, it stayed in the ball. It stayed in the ballpark.
No, if it wasn't, that would have been a souvenir.
I tell you what, I can go for some chili dog and nachos.
Oh, Lord.
You know, blood's just been flushing through my arteries right now, so let's just go ahead and clog them up here. And again, I want a fountain Dr. Pepper.
How about some water?
But we'll do that after.
Good eye. 1-1's the count.
Tell you what, Bowers is starting to, for his ball and strike ratio, he's throwing more balls now. Let's see if that's going to be the pattern going forward. I hope so. Ooh. Ibarra's going to go to second base now.
Easy steal. Easy.
Ibarra's now in scoring position with 1 out, and Hornets are threatening here. Get your rally caps, folks. It's not over yet. I mean, it's 6-3. 6-3 here in the bottom of the 7th.
Are we going to see a full base again?
I tell you what. Well, we don't have 2 outs yet. We only do that when there's 2 outs. All of our runs, all of Gatesville's runs have been scored.
I would say
we're gonna get a. Looks like we're gonna get a pinch runner here, and that's gonna be number 1, Grady Keaton. That is the brother of Gary Keaton. I believe he's a freshman.
Will be Grady Keaton.
Hit it left side.
So Grady Keaton is now going to
hit it left side, buddy.
Get on second base. All right. Oh, he's going to go to third.
Is he getting nervous?
Well, it's you got a runner in scoring position. Now you got Keaton, who's just about 60 foot away. I guess that's 60 foot bases.
I don't know. Go over there and get a tape measure and measure it.
Or folks from at home can go ahead and say, correct us. But any hit will score Keaton in here now.
Hey Siri.
I tell you what, Keaton now Moogie has a favorable count. He's in a hitter's count, 3-1 here. So he doesn't necessarily. He can actually sit on this pitch if he wants to. Let's see what he does. Yeah, that was going to be a strike. Yeah, it was a strike. He was taking it. That's going to run the count full, 3-2. We've got Keaton at third base.
Chance it, buddy. Take the swing.
Here we go. Payoff pitch. Here it comes.
Thank you.
That's going to be.
It's high.
That's going to hang up high enough to. It's going to be a play at the plate, and Keaton decides to put the brake on and head back to third. And smart decision to do that. Yeah, that ball was not hit deep enough to center field to be able to score Keaton there. Alrighty, this is going to be number 5, the catcher, Coleman here. He's 2 for 3 for tonight. Yeah, that ball was high and inside there.
Oh, man.
Count goes to 1-1.
Beautiful.
This ball was a nice hit ball
Yes,
right in
sir.
the gap, and that's going to score Gatesville, and that's going to bring it up to 6-4.
Hit it left
Two
side.
out double.
Coleman with a double to left center field. Plays Sabara. Correction plates Ray Keaton, who hit pinch run.
And Finley's going to
right there.
Finley's going to pinch run in now. China Spring now looking to talk things over, and as Gatesville has a runner in scoring position, Umpson go out to the mound and says, hey, that's enough time, folks. Either you change the pitcher or you break this thing up.
I think he's trying to get on his second order of Whataburger.
Well, we don't have a Whataburger, so that wouldn't make much sense.
Nope. No, we don't. No, we don't. What was that signal?
Now batting, second baseman Gary Keaton. Curtis running out at second.
There's Gary Keaton. We just saw his brother, his younger brother, score as he was pinch running for Coleman.
All right, buddy, you got this.
No,
right
that's
side
going to be
field.
foul. That's foul.
Wow. Really close to the vehicles. Hey, that just shows you that we ain't scared to hit that ball.
No. All right, folks. The Lady Hornets have tied the game, and it's the top of the 8th for the Lady Hornets against the China Spring.
Oh, careful.
So those that were keeping up with the game, they pretty much were behind the entire game until the 7th inning, and it looked like they tied things up with China Spring. We got Adam Baker.
Yo, he stole the base!
And we've got some action. We got Finley catching the Cougars asleep. And he steals a base without a throw.
Ooh,
as the
put more
Cougars were
pressure.
hibernating on that particular play.
Ooh. He caught him sleeping, brother. He caught him sleeping.
That was not a strike, and that was 2 balls, 1 strike. And
Did
the
he
China
say
Spring,
strike?
no, it was not a strike. It was 2 balls, 1 strike. But the China Spring audience wishes that he did.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, they guys got to get down, or that's going to be it for Gatesville. And that's going to do it, folks. That's going to be your ball game, 6-4. The Hornets never gave up.
That is your ball game, folks. As the Cougars.
Hey, you know, we started off early, David, with a defensive matchup in the making, and then starting around the 4th inning, the China Spring Cougars got 3 runs, and then every inning after that, they were able to tack on 1 run each inning.
Hope you'll be there.
And Gatesville was able to get a nice inning in the 5th inning, or in the bottom of the 4th, and they scored in back-to-back innings in the 6th and 7th. Miles Toll did a great job of pitching for the Gatesville Hornets. Brady James did a great job of relieving.
On your way home.
And your Hornets came up a little short, but let me tell you something. They did everything they could to make this as close as they did. And a 6-4 against the best team in the district, David, that's not a bad night. A lot of things to be happy with if you watch the Hornets play. And again, Hornets are in good position to make the playoffs. So, again, we're not looking too far in the playoffs, but we just want to, a lot of positive stuff can be taken out. We would like to win. But again, China Spring, they're first in the district, not by accident, David. They're there for a reason. It was a good test for the Gatesville Hornets, and I thought they played pretty well. What's your thoughts?
Absolutely, they did wonderful. They attacked, they executed. Like I said, we just fell a little short. Again, we weren't scared to hit the balls. Again, there were times where we had full base loaded. We had a couple run-ins, which is amazing. Like I said, I would just, when we go back to practice, just says, hey, we have the talent. We got this.
Well, folks, if you don't want to call it a night, there's still a ball game going. It's an extra innings as the Lady Hornets are taking on the China Spring Cougars, and they are currently in the top of the 8th with a tie ball game of 5-5. Me and David Delatorre are going to sign out, but please go and check in with Adam Baker and Lee Janes, and they'll keep you entertained for the next few minutes. I'm Jacob Padgett, and this is David Delatorre. We're saying good night and God bless.